Hey guys, Jack and Elijah here. It's podcast number 6. If you stay for a while in the video and you like it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to, see our content more. And the bell is very important. Just hit the bell, please.
Show your support.
Yeah. Comment anything, asking something about the video, and yeah, into the podcast.
Fact of the day is synchronized skating was invented in the year 1956. And continue with the video. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Emily?
Hey!
All right, for our first question, you are a synchronized skater, ice skater.
I am indeed.
Yeah, so our question is, why did you start skating?
So that's an interesting and not interesting question. Basically, it was the summer going into 4th grade, and I had no plans for the summer, and my mom just found a cheap camp. It's like, oh, skating camp, that's kind of cool. So she signed me up. It was the cheapest camp there, and I went ice skating in the summer, and I really, really liked it, so I continued in the fall and like throughout. But specifically, I became a synchronized skater, actually, is because there are a lot of synchronized skaters at my rink, because my rink has like 3 synchro teams. And they had really cool jackets, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they had your name on it and the logo on the back. I really liked their jackets, so I joined synchronized skating. And 7 years later of normal just figure skating and 5 years later of synchro, here I am.
That's awesome.
I wear that jacket like every day, or at least did when like I had school and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Emily, we know that you are newly elected on Rebo. Congratulations.
Indeed, thank you.
Why did you want to be on Rebo specifically this year?
So that's a really interesting question. This year is the first year I could run for Rebo because age-wise. But actually, my freshman year was a little rough for me. I felt kind of like an outcast at my school. And then I found NCSY, and like I really, really loved NCSY. I made a bunch of good friends, like just like you guys. And it was kind of like my thing. And so people at my school like started doing NCSY like more and more. And someone even like got on Rebo, and it kind of like, it felt like they were taking over. But all I realized was I just had kind of a bad mindset. And instead of like, oh, I can't do this because my school friends are doing it. Oh, I can't do this because like they're taking over, because I felt like an outcast from them, and like they were just taking over everyone from my school, and I couldn't be associated with them. I realized that I can work side and side with them, and they kind of inspired me. Instead of being like, oh, I can't do this because they're doing it, I'm like, I can do it, and like they can inspire me to like be competitive and try and like work harder and be harder. And so I even founded a chesed club just because of this mentality. And I decided about a year ago that I was going to run for Rebo, especially social action, because after talking with an advisor on a spring regional 2019, she helped me realize that I really like helping people, and like it's a nice feeling to like know that you're helping someone. So social action is like really important to me.
So is that what you want to contribute mainly to as a Rebo member?
Yeah, so my role is to like get all like the chesed stuff done, like chesed projects, and I think I can do a lot of that, and possibly even bring some chesed projects not only on regionals, maybe a year-round thing, which would be pretty cool.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, NCSY is a sort of convention of Jewish teenagers. It doesn't really stand for anything, but it kind of did stand for like National Council of Synagogue Youth. So it's a Jewish organization. So I want to ask you, what's your kind of connection with Judaism?
Interesting. So I grew up in an Orthodox home where we keep kosher, we keep Shabbos, but I went to Chabad like preschool, and they taught me all like the little kids songs, like the super Jewy songs. And I've been going to an Orthodox school ever since. So I don't know, it's like a big part of me because, as I said before, I'm on a synchronized skating team, and it definitely differentiates me because when like there's always practices, the start of a new season is around the high holidays. And so it's hard because I have to miss quite a few practices. And there are some other Jewish girls actually on my team, but I'm by far the most religious. And it's actually really nice because sometimes my there's some synchro parents who are like Jewish and they kind of grew up being conservadox. So like they understand like my struggles with like kosher when there's like team dinners, and keeping Shabbos and holidays, and they'll take me places and they know to take care of me. But also my connection, the reason I really like Judaism is kind of the community, because like everyone's there. Like when you think of like a random actor or famous person and you find out that they're Jewish, you automatically feel more connected to them. It's kind of like we're just all one tribe, and it's really cute, and it's a nice big family, and I really like it.
I agree with you on that one. Community is a big part of religion.
Yeah. But to the sporting part about it, like, I mean, for you it's skating, for me it's baseball. I miss a lot of practices just because of Shabbos and stuff. And one year I remember we got in the World Series and the game was on Shavuot. So I couldn't play in my World Series game. But it was in walking distance, so I got to walk there and like support the team, but I didn't play. So it was annoying, but like, yeah, just the struggles of like being religious and not being in like a practice or like a sporting tournament or with people that are also
it's a little hard.
You use the term synchro parents. What does that mean?
Yes. Okay, synchro parents are the parents of my teammates. They are the biggest soccer moms ever. Like they should rename soccer moms to synchro parents, because these synchro parents, they love us and they care for us so much. There's this one dad who, I mean, he's a doctor, so he's like working all the time, but he loves baking and he's insanely good. So we have 5:30 a.m. practices on ice, which can be really rough, but when we get off the ice, he always has baked muffins for us, and he brings coffee for the parents. And sometimes during like really special occasions like competitions, he'll bake like his famous really good baklava. And it's like they're really cute, you know, like parents have brought me out to lunch and like bought me things. And there's this one parent who at every competition she'll buy everyone like a stuffed animal or something from Bath and Body Works or roses and Hershey Kisses. And it's really cute. It's like such a community. And I know my mom, honestly, like I can't quit skating because I love it, but I also can't quit skating because that's my mom's social life. Like she like talks with all the parents, like she loves, like some people might think like, oh my God, you have to drive your daughter like for practice at 5:30 a.m. Like you have to leave at 5 o'clock. But she loves it because that's her time to socialize in the morning, just have coffee, sit down, talk, relax. So it's also like another community.
Emily, do you want to talk about your brother a bit? Because we understand that he has become more religious over time, I guess.
Yeah. So it's funny, before my grandfather passed away, he always apparently he talked to my like oldest cousin once and was like labeling kids, and it was like, that one's gonna be the most religious one. This was like years ago. And it turns out, so he went to Gush Etzion, the yeshiva in Israel, last year. And he came back, and oftentimes, like, I don't live with him. Like, he's in college now. He was in yeshiva last year, so I haven't seen him a bunch. But in quarantine, you know, I see him 24/7, and I have learned to realize how frum he's actually become. Like, he now davens 3 times a day, which is real new, and he tries to get me to daven with him sometimes, which isn't always my thing. And he's a lot. Sometimes once I dropped an ice cube on the floor on Shabbos and I put it in a plant, and then he took it out of the plant and then put it in the sink because you're not supposed to water plants on Shabbos. You know, see, the thing is, my whole theory is if I don't know that I'm doing something wrong, then I don't know I'm doing something wrong. You know, a lot of people would think this is horrible, like I should really learn right from wrong, but like if I have a question about something, I don't know the answer. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't really want someone to tell me that I'm doing something wrong because then now I can't do it because I know it's wrong. And he's been doing that a lot, and now I feel like I have to become a better person, and it's annoying sometimes. It's like I just want to live my bad way in like it's cool, it's fine, right? But sometimes it can be tough, and it's kind of weird. Sometimes when I get mad at him, because siblings, we fight, it's a little odd because my way of kind of like getting revenge or like feeling like I did something to like get back at him is like doing something not Jewish. Her dad and I have a history. It's okay, now it sounds really bad and I have to explain this. Okay. We're in Sesame World. We're at the hotel actually. And we're going swimming. So it's her little brother was too young. So it's me, my friend's sister, my friend, and her dad. We're going swimming. And all of a sudden, like, I don't know how, but like me and my friend's older sister, we like play a game, like I guess like splashing my friend and her dad. And we keep splashing them. We're in like the pool of the hotel. And like it got to a point where it's like, okay, where he said to me, if you splash me one more time, like I'm gonna take you out of the pool. And so I'm like, what, a 5-year-old kid, I don't know any better. Like my friend's sister whispered in my ears, like, splash him, like, do it. And I'm like, cool, you're an older person, of course I'll listen to you. And I splashed him. And he was not kidding when he said he'd take me out of the pool. And he took me out of that pool, and I was kicking and screaming and crying and literally making this whole big deal in front of, like, just everyone at the pool. Like, there were a good amount of people. And I was not allowed to come back in. I had to sit on a chair, and my friend like comforted me for like a good 2 minutes and was like, I'm going to the pool. I don't know what you're doing out here. And I was so embarrassed and so mad at him that he took me out of the pool. I kid you not. I did not speak to him for at least 5 years. I kid you not. Like, it was a big deal when I acknowledged him saying hi to me. A big deal. I don't know how it happened, but crazy guy. Honestly, you should have a podcast on him. He really interesting. He currently I'm so sorry. He currently has he shattered his leg because why did he shatter? Oh, he shattered his leg because he was on a ladder trying to get a hornet's wasp down, like with a stigonella. But like he was getting it down, and then he saw the like I think it was a wasp nest actually, and he was trying to get it down. He saw the wasps and like freaked out. So he tried going backwards, but remember he's on a ladder, and he fell down, and somehow managed not to get stung. But he did take down the wasp's nest. Yet he's not going to be able to walk for a while.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, all of you, for coming. I hope you liked it. And I hope you come back next time. So subscribe, please.
And special thank you to Emily for joining us on this podcast. Very interesting topics that we talked about, even though we did get off topic a lot, but that's what made it interesting.
It's my life.
All right. Bye. Hey guys, Jack and Elijah. We have Emily Seligson today.
No,
Seligson.
He called me because he saw my Instagram story. And that's how bad it is. I put it 2 times. Like you have to click twice, and one of them has like on the top like see our lifelong middle school friend Schnee, blah, blah blah, and then the second one is the same exact thing, just doesn't have the caption. And I'm like, I don't know why I did that or how I did that, but I just did it.
Wow, am I not interesting enough for you? I just got Instagram too. I literally don't know how to post anything.
Oh yeah, I don't post at all. That's why this is my first time basically.
I genuinely just don't know how to post onto my story. It's yeah, no. When people post multiple pictures, I'm lost.
Yeah, and then there's Nachum who can post the most fancy, random, annoying crap. They can post off from Georgia Airport, Peach State. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What are there some nice girls in bikinis?
No, Peach State, as in it's the state of peaches. Connecticut's the Hawk State or something. So,
no, it's the Nutmeg State and the Constitution State. Did your 4th grade class teacher kill you? Oh my God, Iowa's mayor literally does nothing. He sent me this whole corn festival, and I'm like, that's great.
He's probably a farmer that just gets elected. Honestly, Jack, this conversation right now is the one that we're going to put on our trailer on Instagram. Just talking about corn and Iowa's mayor.
Yeah. I mean, the only interesting thing about Iowa is it brought Herbert Hoover, which was a horrible president. So,
yeah, he was a bad president.
Pencils. It's an interesting topic, Elijah, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Of course, because my fact of the day was definitely not about pencils. Jack can just shave half of his eyebrow off, so it's better, less bushy, and he can just use that as a knife. And it's not metal. I don't know what I'm just saying.
Well,
I don't know.
Elijah and I both tried it. It's safe. It grows back.
Well, Jack's grow back at an abnormal speed, as you can see.
I've never shaved my eyebrows off, so I wouldn't know.
Jack, don't lie to yourself like that.
Abnormal speed of 3 years.
Well, yeah, that actually is pretty fast. Eyebrows take so long to grow back.
You guys really had no childhood. Her dad and I have a history. It's okay. Now it sounds really bad, and I have to explain this. Okay.
Okay, sliding into DMs is basically when someone wants to. It's on Instagram, right? They're called DMs. Sliding into DMs is basically the art of texting the opposite gender or the same gender in order to start something, or either a relationship.
Elijah just left us. Oh, there we go.
Just dad just walked in.
He's
Mom.
Oh, okay. I know how that feels.